Okay, so my name's Josh, and I'm gonna do my video for EDT2800. I'd originally wanted to take you on a bike ride, but it's a little chilly outside. It's sunny, but I'm not in the mood to ride in very, very cold temperatures, sun or not. So, anyway, I'm gonna take you on an adventure that I've been working on here already for the last hour. I'm sure it won't be difficult for me to capture 10 minutes of me separating the Legos in my son's room, who I'm sure, yes, you can see him out there. He helped a little, but I'm sure he will not participate in this activity for very long. So, I'm using a flip. It's a very old piece of technology at this point. This is the original first generation flip video camera. It'll take up to an hour of video, TV quality video. I think 680 by whatever. That's my phone ringing. I'm not sure who that is, so I'll let them leave a message. And then what I'm gonna do is, when I got this, I bought this sweet little mounting tool, because this has what I like about the flip camera is that it's got a screw on the bottom of it, and I can't show you that obviously because it's on the camera. But I also got, so you can hook it to a normal tripod and set it up, make it stationary. But because I ride a lot of bike, I bought this little tool that I can strap onto my bicycle in different places. It's just a Velcro, and you can wrap it around anything, and then the camera mounts to this screw right here, and then you can tighten it so that the camera doesn't spin. So I'm going to mount that here, and you'll be able to see me sorting Legos, which will be more exciting than I'm sure you're aware of, just how exciting sorting Legos can be. So I'm going to take you for a spin real quick here while I get you attached to my mounting bracket. Tighten. And it's hard for me to see whether you can see what I want you to see. Yes, you can. Okay. So, pretty sweet. It is. It's very cool. This is a very small portion of what I've already done. We've already accomplished several boxes of Legos. And the point for me doing this isn't just because I'm anal retentive, as teachers tend to be, although I do have some OCD in me, and it tends to play out in scenarios like this, but these are minifigures. I like to keep the minifigures separate. Often the children play with those and not even mess with these. But the main objective for me separating Legos for Bryce is my son, is so that he's got several sets that are desirable and hard to find, and it is my wish to put together a couple of them and keep them on a shelf somewhere. We'll see if that ever happens, but that's the origin of this project, is to find several sets that I would like to recreate and put back together the way they were supposed to be. One of them being an original Batmobile from 2006, I think, was when they originally released the Batman Legos. And that one in particular, we spent a large amount of money on because Bryce did not get into Legos until after those. Well, I didn't get into Batman Legos until after those had already come out. So we had to buy one of those on eBay, already opened, because the unopened sets were way too expensive, and I wanted this to be a set that he could play with. I was not gonna, but we still pay. So it was an open set. It was complete. I think there was one part missing from it, but it was a almost $300 open set of Legos. So whether I ever accomplish getting that back together or not is a whole nother issue. But that is, at the very least, the origin of this project. And if that never gets put back together, at the very least, they are separated into colors, which can, and not necessarily shapes and sizes. I am making one little tray of small objects that tend to get lost in the mix, so those can be found easily. But I also like to keep the books. If nothing else, I keep the books to all of his stuff, all of his Legos, of which several are here. Here's one to his bat cave that's sitting over here. It's still in one piece. But my philosophy behind keeping the books is, whether you have all of the original parts or not, you can build. You could still take one of the set books and build lots of the things in them with random parts, even if it's a Franken Lego. You could do that, and it's still a, I think it's a good idea. It's a good philosophy. So I'm gonna check the time and see where we're at. We are right at 6 minutes and 45 seconds. So we got 3.5 minutes to go, or 3 minutes to go. So anyway, yeah. This is fun. These are one of the few things, Legos are one of the few toys that my son has that I will get rid of, that I will not get rid of. Legos are so versatile and they're fun for everybody. I still like playing with them. My middle childhood concentration is science, and that's my mom. She's a teacher. I'm going to put her on hold until I'm done. My concentration is middle childhood science and language arts, and there are lots of very cool science things that we can do with Legos. And so, even if Bryce outgrows Legos, I will not. And someday, I'm sure he'll be happy that I kept all the Legos for his children. So, they may make it into a classroom of mine someday. That would be very cool. I would like to use them that way, if they don't get used for anything else. But at the very least, these are things that Bryce can hang on to and maybe give to his children, if he has children. So, that's the story. My colors that I'm separating into, that's Sammy. If you could see him, I'm not sure if you could. He's my dog. He's 13. Nearing the end of his years, a 13-year-old, 100-pound dog. The colors that I'm separating into are black and brown, gray and white, blue and green, yellow and tan, variations of yellow, and red and orange. And then minifigures get their own special box. And then my little tray of extra tiny parts. Those tiny parts get mixed in with a big box of large parts, and they're hard to find. So, and then of course weapons, things that go to the minifigures. Those are good to keep out of the main mix, because those are fun to play with without all this stuff. So yeah, I've been working on this for several hours already, and I've still got a drawer this size completely full to deal with. All of these, and then several other trays about this size that need to be sorted out. So this could be a multi-day project. Bryce, would you like to come say hi?
Yes.
This is Bryce watching me clean his room. You gonna say hi?
Hi.
Why are you not helping me sort your Legos?
Because I was doing something awesome.
Doing something awesome takes precedent over cleaning his room. I understand. Okay. Well, here, let's go check the time on our camera. We want to go over 10 minutes. We are right at 10 minutes and 50 seconds. So, I think we're done. I'll take you for another spin to get you off my trusty little thing. Bryce, would you say goodbye?
Bye.
Thank you for joining me on our Lego sorting adventure. Bye.